I went out behind the shed to take a leak. I had to relieve myself, and I got dizzy, and I fell over, and I passed out. And it was daylight when I passed out, and then I woke up, and it was dark, and it was like 30 degrees outside. And I stumbled into the house, like fell over twice trying to get in the house, and I got in the house finally. And you'd like had a whole evening to yourself. You ordered Chinese food, and
I
this
did.
is about the time you were starting to like, I'm done with you, man.
Oh yeah, this is
Like-
when I was really like starting to detach a little bit. Like
Little things like that communicated more to me about where you were at than any conversation you could have. It was more about your actions.
I don't think that I like. Did we get in a fight over that?
You didn't say anything. You weren't like, I'm embarrassed. I'm nothing. It was just, I'm gonna do me. Do you? I'm gonna do me.
I have to say, I really enjoyed my Chinese food that night without your ass around.
I bet. I would have too if I were you. Anyway, I think just like
Kind of peaceful.
Just like when you're looking at someone, rather than blaming the substance, it's about their behaviors. I think that your behaviors are equally important as a way to communicate where you're at.
Yeah.
Because words can get so twisted. They can get thrown back at you. They can be used against you. I think your behaviors say everything. And like, without getting too deep in the weeds about detaching with love, that's sort of what detaching with love is. I think a lot of people misunderstand detaching with love and like what that truly means. Like when people first hear it, they're like, okay, I'm just going to be cold. And I'm just going to completely not talk to someone. I'm not going to discuss anything with them. Like that's not necessarily detaching with love. Detaching with love is something you do internally.
Yes.
When you stop tying your self-worth to them and their actions and their choices, and you stop giving them that power over you to control your mood. It's not just like punishing them with silence or taking away physical intimacy, even though I think that at that point you probably don't want to be intimate with them.
Oh, I was gonna say that's a natural occurrence.
But I've read a lot of people will do that intentionally. Like, I'm detaching with love, and like, yeah, it's practice. All valid, totally, it's practice. But really, like, true detachment is by looking at someone and saying, like, I'm not responsible for your choices or for your actions, and my self-worth is not tied up in those. I don't need you and your validation to know that I'm worth anything at all. And I still love you, but I'm done with you.
Yeah.
That's what detaching with love is,
Yes.
as I understand it and as it was delivered to me, because you did an excellent job of this. Detaching with love is what ultimately got me
I didn't
sober.
even know what detaching with love was at the time.
Yeah,
If people don't know that, I didn't know.
She just did it.
It just happened.
Naturally.
It was just naturally occurring.
You know what? I've seen that. It does happen over time eventually.
Yes, it does.
You get so fed up, you're like, I think I'm done. I could just be, when you get done, that's like detaching with love.